What's up, guys? Shouri here, and today I got some of the number one players in different heroes, and in this case, number one in all of ranked for you. And if you guys get this to 50 likes, I will put out a video of me beating superstar players really badly, like really badly. I'm gonna lose friends over that video. But anyways, make sure you subscribe, share this to people you think might like it. It really helps the channel grow, and I'd appreciate it. Alright, so what's going on here is we are playing ranked at the highest of levels, and this is the number one player in the world, Joper, and they also have T3 God on their team, who is playing on the Vincent. Since he's playing Vincent, my entire job is to be a walling that just kind of keeps him locked down. Right there, I was able to throw off my ultimate right before I died, making it to where Myron could go ahead and kill Joper, and then our Judex ends up killing T3 God. I immediately come out, killing the Aletta, and that's why we were able to immediately retake that hill. And then I try to set up with a little bit of positioning, trying to watch that left door to let them know if they come through it. And then once Joper comes behind, he ends up getting me with the web, but I'm able to line up that headshot and end up getting him. And then I'm going to wait for that heal and try to just set up and watch for anyone that's going to come behind Myron. And then once the Aletta does come behind and obviously is going to go into the room, I'm just going to focus more on where his teammates are coming, and that's why Joper came, and he still got me, but I got him slowed and to no health. My teammates were able to capitalize. We got the last few percentage, and then they just went on a tear. But luckily, I was able to hit T3 God with my feathers, which knocked him out of his invisibility, and then that allowed me to hit him in the head for the win. And then my teammates threw in a great ult. Everybody was low. We just have to run back and go help them with this Aletta. I do hit him with the feathers, and then I see T3 Gods there, and basically my only job is to make sure I hit him with that ult and make sure my teammates know where he's at. I did end up getting killed by Joper, but he is the number one ranked player for a reason. We did still end up getting the team fight down, and we win the game. So, next up is an insane match against the number one Scotty at the time, Railgun. And we were losing 7-12 in what had to be the most unlikely win I have ever gotten. And probably the fastest 7 kills in a row I've ever gotten too. It was actually kind of crazy. So, this Aletta's ended up being behind us the whole time. And I just had my sound muted watching Netflix. Didn't even know it until I watched the recording later. It was kind of funny. He was actually chasing me for a while. Luckily, the Mark ult is just insanely overpowered. I was able to kill him and all of the people around him very quickly, and then finally going on to get the 7th kill, just doing a small reload, canceling it with a rocket and getting the kill. And next up, we are in TDM against the number one Christina in the world. And shout out to my boys in the Dogs clan helping me take this one home. But we do start out strong. We push up onto that Walling, getting the kill. And then we're going to push into the Sentry. And man, did I have the worst luck in pushing into that Sentry. He baited me so hard into just like walking right into an open area where they would then end up hitting me with the turret. Like, it was really smart play by that Sentry. And at this point, we did have a little bit of a slow start, just mostly because I was unsure of exactly what their team comp was going to do, how aggressive were they going to be, and exactly what they were going to do to me. And one of the main things I realized very quickly was their whole plan is to have that Sentry ruin my life by taking those lifts and just dropping down a rage ball before he does it, and I am not okay with it. But luckily, we were able to take out the Walling and then dance the Christina, getting a double kill and tying the game. I had turned my sights on the turret immediately, and that ends up distracting the Sentry, and what I do is I just sit there and chill and let my Walling just do some work. And it worked out perfectly, actually. I stayed full health, and he ended up getting the kill. I do end up throwing my dance, but I can't take full advantage of it because of the Walling ult, and I had to go on the other side of the elevator to make sure that I got away from the rage ball, But luckily, I was able to get the heal. Then I was able to web and then kill the Waling, and then go back and do work on that Sindri and get him down. I am just trying to take as much positioning in the bottom as I can. My team's actually paying attention to up top to make sure that I can't get screwed from there. And then I am just trying my best to jump around and not die while we try to take this Waling out. I got some really good help there by my Johnny Jet, and we did take him out. And now we're up by 4. Right here, I do have my ult up, and I also have a web, so I am in a great position to be able to kill these people. I tried to web him, but then I realized, oh, he's trying to do that turret thing to me again. I'll run away. But I realized it too late, so he got me. Right here, we are able to dodge the turret and then get him, and we are very low. That Christina's absolutely doing work. We web him, he still ends up getting us. It's almost like he's rank 1 or something. Either way, we do keep going, and we get a little bit of damage from far away, and we keep capitalizing with all headshots. Even from a distance where it does less damage for Scotty, we were able to do a lot of damage, and we were able to go ahead, dance the Waling down to the bottom, and then hit him with the web, and then we are going to chase this Christina because I want the kill. There's only 5 seconds left. What could go wrong? I could die. Well, darn. Still went 9-4, and I'll take it, but now we're moving on to one of the highest gold medals I have ever gotten on a Judex. It was like a 94 or something crazy, and it was against a 2600 shell. And please, guys, remember to hit that like button so I can go ahead and get you that superstar video. Me versus people like Myron just going off, making them look silly. You guys want to see exclusive just get dominated, right? Well, I'm your guy. Just make sure it gets to 50 likes. So share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we did end up ulting the Jabali there, getting him down and killing him. We're going to go up top to try to get a little bit more perspective on the map. And we do find a nice little Osis there. And we use the wall to our advantage, strafing back and forth through the wall to make sure that we get that kill without taking as much damage. And we are able to get out of there away from the Jabali with 600 health, getting the heals. And then we're going to go on to try to kill that shell. We do know that he's a very high rank, so we got to treat him with some respect, so we're going to give him as much room as we can to be able to go ahead and kill him without actually getting too close, without risking everything. We end up getting destroyed by him until the very end. That was so close. But we do end up also killing the Jabali in an insane force spree. And then we keep on going. We find him again, and then we're going to hit him with a flash, and I realize, oh, I am so screwed because this guy's wall peeking and the Jabali's between us, but I use it to my advantage to then get a 6 streak, and I still have not healed. I am only healing by my level 10 passive of Judex, which is a great passive. If you ever have the chance to get it and you don't have it, I suggest you do it. It is one of the best passives in the game. Every time you reload, you get to heal a little bit more, which allows you to get over to a heal and then get up to full by just shooting into the ground and reloading. But for me, I wanted high accuracy to get that gold medal, so I end up just shooting other players to get it. Luckily, it ends up working out for me pretty well since I'm already on an 8th streak, and we go ahead and start doing some more damage. I get snuck up on by this Gloria and have a beautiful turnaround kill for the 9 streak, and then I go down, I find the shell, and we get him with our ult, which is going to be great for that gold medal, and then I find a Christina, get those headshots, and then we only need 2 more kills. This is a really dangerous place to be in, but I need that kill, and quickly I end up getting destroyed because of the ult, and I just should have known better, but hey, I really wanted to win this one, and this guy is very good. He is a 2700 shell for a reason, but we had a 93.6 because we had all those insane stats. But then, we also played against the #1 Gatlin. I actually did that a bunch of times, but this one was a special one with Lobula. Because remember, guys, it's not just enough to be able to beat people who are the best at certain heroes. You also got to do it with every hero in the game, right? So I like to do that too. So I go ahead and do my job and get him down with the lob. So one of the biggest things Lobula has going for it is glitched from the bottom of its hitbox whenever you jump. So its feet basically can't be shot. So whenever you jump up and down, anybody shooting from underneath you at all or hits the underside of you, they just don't hit you at all. Right there, we do notice that he hit his ult, and we were absolutely screwed. So what we did was we hit our ult from really far away to make sure that he couldn't kill us until we got over there. And right here, we're just kind of letting the Gatling shoot us, hoping we can end up getting that kill before the Gatling kills us. Sadly, we didn't end up getting the kill, and at least the Gatling didn't kill us, I guess. But we do end up trading a kill with a mark and getting a 7 spree before we get our first death, which is a great sign that things are looking up, especially because To the Stars Asian symbols is a very good Johnny Jet and very, very hard to beat. But I was getting lucky all the time until he ulted me with 1 bar of health. That was super not lucky. Either way, we are going to get over it because he does end up dying to the other guy, which allows us to be able to keep our streak going and keep our lead increasing. Because he is in second, I want Sid to get as little points as possible to continue our ability to get that first place. And we are doing a great job to kind of just control this area where you can see through the glass and you just have the best positioning on the map and you can do so much work from there. The sad part is we just started getting destroyed by the Johnny Jet. The Aletta was just an absolute nightmare to try to get a hold of, and then the Johnny would always flip into our kills, and right as we were about to kill somebody, he would end up taking it. Luckily, we got a little bit of revenge there and kind of took one back for the team, but then Gatlin's ult's in the middle. I have to wait for him, and he repositioned himself to fight somebody else, which is super lucky for me. Made it much easier to end up going and getting that kill on him. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and throw my ult trying to get that kill guaranteed. I wasn't sure if they would get away or not, so it was worth it to me to try my best to go ahead and get it. And luckily for us, we were able to kill the mark to get a 90.5 gold onto our Lobula. And then, last but not least, we are going to be fighting with Fort against Osis. And Gordon is a very good Osis. Remember, guys, all of these games were done in either free-for-all or other team games. They were not done in Escort or Clash. It is not something that they could have cheated to get their trophies in. These guys are the real deal, and I want to make sure that it's understood that I had very good games in all of these games, but that does not mean that these guys are not deserving of the #1 spots. They are all very good and should be treated with the respect that they do deserve. Just because I had a good game and deleted all the bad games does not mean that they don't deserve it. I want to make sure that's clear. Either way, we are using Fort, and I love this character in free-for-all. You throw down your shield, and you just absolutely massacre everybody. You can just steal everyone's kills at will, and the best part is, against snipers, if you have good movement, you are absolutely untouchable because you can go in and out of that shield and he can do nothing to you. If by any chance they do get lucky enough to be able to shoot you, you have so much armor that regenerates all of the time because of your passive ability that you basically just can never die. And it's so unfair, and I love every bit of it. And that's why I am definitely playing the Fort right now, and I love it, man. I'm not gonna lie, Fort is gonna be my go-to for 5v5. Comment below what your 5v5 character is going to be and what you would like me to play. And I also want to let you guys know an update on the Christina tutorial and the Mark tutorial. I will be having these come out, but I wanted to wait until 5v5 was out. That way I could put sections in these tutorials about 5v5 as well as just how to play the character. That way it's more completed and I don't have to just make another video for someone to watch like later down the line, and especially in case they don't watch the 5v5 part. It's just better to have them all together, especially for it to be good for everybody over the long term. So don't worry if you guys are wanting for the Christina and the Mark video. You don't have to like this video for that. They are coming. I am just waiting for 5v5 and to figure out how to play them in that. And then I will go over everything and teach you guys exactly how I play those characters and what you should be doing as well. Either way, we are doing a dominant performance on this fort, but Gordon is right behind us, and it is a damn near tie. But we are at 14, and we see him right in front of us. Luckily, we drop our shield just in time to block his headshot damage, and it is going to allow us to get him for the very last kill, and that is destroying different rank 1s using all different heroes. And we did it in style. You know what else is in style? The thumbnail I got Jordy to make me for this video. If you would like Jordy to make amazing thumbnails for you, go to my description and get his Discord info and strike a deal with him. He has reasonable prices and he's great to work with. I recommend it highly. And I hope you guys like this video so I can show you guys me beating Myron really badly. Alright, have a great day.